The wisdom of the Baobab. In a small village in West Africa, there was a young boy named Kwame, known for his curiosity and restless spirit. Every day, Kwame would venture out into the fields, forests, and rivers that surrounded his village, always eager to discover something new. One day, while exploring a hidden path deep in the forest, Kwame stumbled upon an ancient, mysterious artifact that seemed to pulse with a life of its own. As he reached out to touch it, a sudden flash of light engulfed him, and the world around him began to change in ways he could never have imagined. One day, he heard of a wise old man who lived far beyond the mountains, said to hold the answers to all the questions of life. Eager to learn, Kwame decided to make the journey to meet him. After days of walking, crossing rivers, and climbing hills, Kwame finally arrived at the wise man's hut, nestled at the base of an ancient baobab tree. The old man welcomed him warmly, offering him water and food after his long journey. "Tell me, young one," the old man said, "what brings you all this way?" Kwame, full of excitement, replied, "I want to know the secret to happiness and a good life." The wise man smiled and said, "I will give you your answer, but first you must do something for me. I want you to climb the baobab tree and pick its fruit. But beware, you must not look down until you have reached the very top." Kwame eagerly agreed. He began to climb the massive tree, his eyes fixed upwards. The climb was challenging, but Kwame was determined. As he neared the top, he felt the cool breeze and the warmth of the sun on his face. He finally reached the highest branch and picked the fruit. It was the biggest and ripest baobab fruit he had ever seen. But on his way down, Kwame grew curious. He wondered why the old man had told him not to look down. Unable to resist, he glanced at the ground below. Suddenly, he felt dizzy and lost his grip. Kwame fell from the tree, landing hard on the ground, bruised and aching. The old man rushed to his side and helped him up. "Why did you look down?" the old man asked gently. Kwame, ashamed and in pain, said, "I was curious and wanted to see how far I had climbed." The wise man nodded and said, "This is your lesson, young Kwame. In life, just like when you climbed the baobab, you must focus on your goals and not be distracted by fear or doubts. If you look down, you lose your way. True happiness comes from focusing on the journey, not the fear of falling."